Hello there, I am back with another reading. This is my second one for today. It is, almost said September. No, it is not September. It is February 5th. And we're doing another inner child healing reading. I'm going to start off with the Inner Child cards, a Fairy Tale Tarot by Isha Lerner, Mark Lerner, and illustrated by Christopher Guilfoyle. And my name is Sandy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back if you are returning. I appreciate you. I just like to dive right in. So let's just get going. See what wants to come out. And if you did not see my earlier video, I do have a new Inner Child deck, Oracle deck. So I will be pulling one card from the Fairy Tale Tarot and one card from the Inner Child Oracle. So, yeah. Okay. Ooh, the Wizard. The Magician, using all of your elements, everything that you need to create your heaven on earth, hopefully. That is what you are creating. Okay, and now we have the Inner Child Oracle deck by Nikila, I'm not sure how to say her name, Maria, and art by Bunny Brown. This is what the guidebook looks like. I'll show you this is what the box itself looks like. God bless you. I just heard my mom sneezing downstairs. Gotta say God bless you. We had a minister at our church tell us that when you yawned or sneezed, if you didn't say, when you sneezed, if you didn't say God bless you before a certain time, then the demons would come in. I don't know, it totally freaked. It doesn't make any sense now, but it just totally freaked me out as a kid. So I always make sure I say God bless you whenever I hear somebody sneezing, because I don't want demons to come into somebody. So yeah. Let me know if you heard that. Or I might be just the only one. Who knows? It's alright. It's all good. Or if you went to my church and remember Bram Luckoff saying that. This came out earlier. Zeke, friendship. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have Lilith, neglect, number 13. Okay. We're going to go with number 13 because friendship came out earlier, so I'm being guided to choose a different one. Alright, so now for the Power of Surrender cards by Judith Orloff. Because it could be, what I'm getting now from this with the Inner Childs, the Wizard is using all of his power, all of his elements to heal from neglect. And if you saw my video earlier, it was friendship and the Four of Hearts. And with the Four of Hearts, the friends are coming in to help heal after a heartbreak and heartache. So, yeah, so that heartache and heartbreak could be from this neglect. So, we'll see. I will read those after I'm done with pulling the rest of the cards. So the Power of Surrender, what do you need to surrender to help put you on your highest timeline? Surrender fear. And that's all root chakra, sacral chakra energy, the reds and the oranges, some solar plexus with the yellow. So maybe you need some healing in your lower chakras, the lower three. Let go of the fear stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Yeah, I was really wishing I had an extra day off this weekend so that I can get out into nature more, because I wasn't able to. I had too much work to do inside, but it's okay. We'll make time. Don't worry. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. And then surrender low self-esteem. The sunflower, that's about friendship and also loyalty. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. And then bottom of the deck, surrender to spirit. You could call on spirit to help you with all these too. Once you've done everything you can to achieve your goal, turn this situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. More confirmation about magic. Okay. And now, what spirit animals are with you? Have a message. The Spirit of the Animal Oracle by Jody Bergsma. The Hummingbird Miracles. I believe in miracles. Hey, you sexy thing. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracles of happiness. Cat Independent. Miss Independent. Miss Kelly Clarkson there. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. And the third one, Owl Magic. More magic, guys. More magic. I have goosebumps. It's so okay. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Yes, it is. And we got the dolphins. Earlier, the dolphins came out with the Four of Hearts. The dolphins are all about play. And we have confirmation here, dolphins and play. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. More about releasing fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. Okay, so, oh gosh, I have such goosebumps, guys. I'm gonna get my blanket. I'm a little bit chilly right now. Okay, so if you did not see my video earlier, you might want to go watch that, because there's a lot of connections with the friendship coming out again, the dolphins coming out, so there might be a message in there for you. All right, and now we have the Crystal Wisdom by Rachel Charman. Okay. Okay, let's see. We have Awakening Crystal, Soul Awakening. You could be having a spiritual awakening. Oh my god, it's so much fun. Like, I mean, it could be painful. I was there in the dark night of the soul, on the floor, snot coming out, crying, like just in so much pain. You feel like you're having a heart attack because your heart is breaking, but it's not. It's cracking open, and the joy and the love. And I just saw 11:11. The joy and the love that you're gonna feel afterwards, like it's gonna be beautiful and amazing. So just hang in there. Yeah, it's worth it. I am awakening to my true essence, and I am a full expression of my soul's vibration. There's the crystal. Here's the affirmation if you would like to take a screenshot. Try to get it in there without the glare. Okay. Hiddenite. Gratitude. I am grateful, and this loving energy fills every single cell of my being. Yes. The more grateful you are, the more the universe is going to give you things to be grateful about. And Sunstone Empowerment. Ooh, that's pretty. For those lower chakras there, right? I am empowered in all areas of my life. And bottom of the deck, we have Moonstone. Cycles. I am in the divine flow of my soul rhythms and life cycles. This is what the crystal looks like. I don't think this really does it justice, actually, this picture. Moonstone is really very beautiful. Not that this picture isn't. I'm just saying it just doesn't quite look like it, in my opinion. Anyway, I am in the divine flow of my soul rhythms and life cycles. Here's the affirmation. Okay. Now, on to the inner child. With the the wizard. Ooh. Pardon me. I'm gonna have some water. And this is number 5. And if you missed it too, I got the Inner Child workbook. So more to read. We got some of them have affirmations. Some of them have questions for you to journal about. So it's a great addition to this book. All right, let's find this and then this. Okay. This might be a little long because these are some long stories. It's okay. In traditional tarot decks, the 5th card, the major arcana, is known as the Pope. Excuse me. Often seen as a rather rigid ruler of the church and a cold figure anchoring Christian teachings on our planet. He possesses the mysterious keys to heaven and earth. In the 20th century, some tarot deck designers renamed this figure the Hierophant. Oh! Whoops. Well, I was picking up on some magician energy. But, okay. I didn't realize. So this is the Hierophant. Okay. Connecting this being with the high priests of Egypt and other ancient cultures who were specially rigorously trained to be initiators for disciples of the spiritual path. Many esoteric writers have pointed to a mysterious Hierophant who initiated neophytes in the Great Pyramid thousands of years ago. Plato and even Jesus, in some accounts, are said to have experienced this magical event. In the inner child cards, this archetype has become the wizard, who is not only an initiator and hierophant, but kind, sensitive, and compassionate teacher as well. From our childhoods, we may associate vigorous images with this figure. There is the Wizard of Oz, an imposter who hides behind the curtain. There is the sorcerer, in whose chambers Mickey Mouse labors in Walt Disney's Fantasia. Then, of course, there is Merlin, guide and spiritual teacher to young King Arthur. However, the figure who best exemplifies the qualities of the wizard in this deck is the wizard Gandalf of J.R.R. Tolkien's epic story, The Lord of the Rings. Composed in 3 volumes entitled The Fellowship of the Rings, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King. This trilogy has thrilled children and adults for several decades now. It is a thoroughly magical, mesmerizing tale that introduces us to the inhabitants of Middle Earth: hobbits, dwarves, elves, ents, tree beings, the 9 Nazgul or Black Riders, the orc demons, the Palantry, crystal globes or far-seeing stones, serpents, monsters, the wizard Gandalf, the Dark Lord Sauron, and so many others. You could tell that I haven't read them or seen them because I am not familiar with those names, so I apologize if I butchered any. While the entire plot is too long and complex to summarize here, the main story revolves around the need to destroy the one ring that can insidiously control the owner and that also holds power over other rings devised to keep dwarves, humans, and elves under the spell of Sauron. Frodo, a beloved hobbit, becomes the primary ring bearer, and he and his many companions join in a fellowship to return the ring to the Shadowland of Mordor, where it can be destroyed, eliminating the malevolent power of the Ring of Life in Middle-earth. Gandalf, with his Staff of Wisdom, the sword Glamdring, and the horse Shadowfax, plays the part of wizard, magician, spiritual teacher, and guardian to Frodo and the hobbits. He also is the foil of Nemesis. He also is the foil and nemesis to Sauron. I hope I'm saying that right. Sauron, Gandalf as an emissary, sorry, as an emissary of the divine consciousness overlighting Middle Earth, warns Frodo, representing the child spirit on the journey of life, about the nefarious power contained within the One Ring. He tells Frodo how it can corrupt and entice the water and eventually warp the bearer's personality until it becomes a vehicle for and tool of the Dark Lord Sauron. The relationship between Frodo and Gandalf is a clear example of the modern rapport between student and master, child and wise elder. One of the main lessons that Frodo learns is that true spiritual power is not within the One Ring, but within the ring of fellowship, one's circle of friends, loved ones, and companions on the path of life. Thus, the Lord of the Rings speaks of the higher meaning of group consciousness and the beauty of community life in what could be a new age on the horizon for humanity. When this card appears in your reading, a spiritual teacher is on the scene. Who is inspiring you at this time? Is there a new field of study to explore? See the realms of music, art, literature, philosophy, religion, history, and nature as pathways to higher knowledge. Build a bridge between the child within that seeks answers and the higher self that continually offers jewels of enlightenment through dreams, visions, promptings, and intuitive flashes. Steer clear of controlling others for your own purposes. Most of all, with your visualization skills, based on the development of your third eye or ajna center, see your life linked with a fellowship of like-minded souls, your true ring of power in the world. Traditional tarot archetype, the Hierophant, and the zodiac ruler is Taurus. Okay, now I'm going to read from the Inner Child Workbook. Oh, wow. Okay. So keywords are ethics, conformity, tradition, intuition, revelation, assistance, and ministry. I'm just going to get a piece of gum because for some reason, when I feel nauseous, the spearmint, I think it's the spearmint, helps me. The mintiness. Oh, my diffuser went off and I forgot to reset it. Oh well. It's all good. So why am I feeling nauseous? Is someone out there not feeling well? The wizard, the Hierophant. Hierophant? Am I pronouncing that right? Never. Suddenly he was aware of himself again. Frodo, neither the voice nor the eye, free to choose, and with one remaining instant in which to do so. He took the ring off his finger. He was kneeling in clear sunlight before the high seat. A black shadow seemed to pass like an arm above him. It missed Amon Hen and groped out west and faded. Then all the sky was clean and blue, and birds sang in every tree. J.R.R. Tolkien, The Fellowship of the Ring. Traditional meaning of this card. There have been two primary figures represented in this card over the centuries. Originally, it was a clear picture of the Pope, the ultimate father figure, rather stern and somber in bearing, as the leader of the Catholic Church and religion. He sits on a throne. I'm sorry. I just heard, you know the movie Elf? And when he goes, "You sit on a throne of lies," because he finds out Santa's not real. The Santa in the movie that he's you sit on a throne of lies. Anyway, he sits on a throne like the traditional images of the Empress and the Emperor, with two priests kneeling before him, and the crossed keys that symbolize heaven and earth, or sometimes heaven and hell. As the tarot evolved, this paternal figure shifted into a more comfortable form, that of a hierophant, a teacher of ageless wisdom, a guide into higher realms of consciousness, someone more compatible with Trump number 2, the High Priestess. This card is associated with the zodiac sign Taurus. Some researchers point to the importance of the sense of hearing when this card is present. The fine art of listening to the still, small voice within is crucial when the Hierophant makes an appearance. While it may seem that this unusual mentor is external in your life, perhaps it represents the accumulated knowledge you have gained over many lifetimes. As such, this initiator into the secret mysteries of life is really a harbinger of your own expertise and eternal wisdom. Okay, the fairy tale lore. I think I know what's making... Oh, I think my mom is cooking something and it's not agreeing with me. Okay, anyway. There is a combination of excitement and foreboding when we meet up. This is the fairy tale lore. Did I say that already? There is a combination of excitement and foreboding when we meet up with the wizard. If the esoteric aphorism is really true, when the student is ready, the master appears. The question is, are we truly ready for whatever lies ahead? Perhaps there is a simple answer to this question. Be prepared. Frodo, as the ring bearer in the Lord of the Rings saga, had been prepared spiritually over many lifetimes for his role in the drama. The problem was that he didn't realize it until he actually had to go on the journey, meet his inner and outer demons, and conquer them. That's always part of the story in any fairy tale. You have to ratchet up your determination, courage, and daring to meet any obstacle, and, if you do falter from time to time, find a way to pick yourself up and keep trying, even if the odds are stacked against you. This is the cosmic message in the sign of Taurus, still identified with this card. Never give up. Just as the trip undertaken by the Fellowship of the Ring was going to be arduous and demanded wise use of provisions and personal skills, there is a necessity to conquer wise management of your resources whenever this trump makes an appearance. Cultivate your talent for organization and efficiency. Keep in mind that the wizard trump suggests you are going through a spiritual or practical test. Are you being trained for a new job or a higher position within a company or business? If so, your bearing, how you dress, speak, even your body language will be watched, perhaps by higher ups, who will be grading your demeanor and considering what future assignments you may safely be given. Some journal questions. Who are my mentors and teachers guiding me to higher knowledge? What spiritual discipline will aid my soul-searching quest? How can I strengthen my bonds to a fellowship, sisterhood, brotherhood, or esoteric order? There's 2 affirmations here. In the silence, I hear the inner voice of my higher self. I am a seeker of the sacred hidden in the material world. Okay, that's a lot. So I'm going to write my notes for our Reiki session, and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back. And time for number 13 in our Inner Child Oracle deck. Lilith, neglect. Lilith is what my parents call me. A name is the only thing they ever gave me. They didn't take care of me, so why should I? My body is weak and cold from a lack of food and nourishment. My eyes won't even close enough to sleep anymore. I just sit and stare at the void that is my life. Lilith shows up when you need a wake-up call. There are needs within your mind, body, and spirit that are not being met. Sometimes when we aren't cared for the way we need to be as children, our inner psyche decides we simply aren't worthy of care, and so we don't even care for ourselves. Your inner child may not have learned how to tune in with him, her, their self to find out what was out of alignment. Instead, numbing out and avoidance become the new normal. Do you forget to eat or brush your teeth? Are you forgetting or neglecting the most important thing in your life? You. When Lilith appears, deep soul searching and truth-telling about your behavior is required. She understands more than anyone how unfair it is that you were, maybe still aren't, cared for by those in your life the way you deserve. But she is begging, please don't neglect yourself. You deserve love and care. If you won't fight for you, who will? Mantra, I deserve to be nurtured and cared for. I am worthy of care and love. Remedies, take a hot shower, brush your teeth, and drink 3 big glasses of water. Eat a big, yummy salad or some fruits and veggies and give your body what it needs. Do yoga or go for a walk. Do this guided meditation. Okay, it's a YouTube video, so I'm going to just say what the link is. I'll hold it up here too so that you can see it. If you want to take a screenshot, this is it. So it's YouTube. Why is there a dot in between the B and the E? Okay, well, so it's youtu.be/uppercase E 1 O S, both uppercase O, uppercase S, lowercase n, uppercase X, uppercase V, lowercase o, 8, lowercase w, uppercase E. Sorry, I hope you guys get that if you really are interested in it. Journaling questions. In what ways am I neglecting myself? Why might my inner child feel neglected? And when I think of nurturing myself, my body feels ... So, when you envision nurturing yourself, how is your body feeling? Okay? Ooh, excuse me. All right. I'm going to write my notes for our Reiki session, and I'll be right back. Okay. Just going to clear the air. I call upon my guides and guardians, ancestors of the highest white light, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Raphael, Saint Germain and the Violet Flame. Activating the Reiki, Chokure. If you feel guided, if you haven't already, you may close your eyes. Say Haki. Hanshoze Shonen. Spirit, please help us surrender fear, surrender low self-esteem, surrender to the beauty of the natural world, and surrender to spirit. Help us see, surrender to, and be open to learning from our spiritual teacher. Help us see the realms of music, art, literature, philosophy, religion, history, and nature as pathways to higher knowledge. Help us build a bridge between the child within that seeks answers and the higher self that continually offers jewels of enlightenment through dreams, visions, promptings, and intuitive flashes. Steer us clear of controlling others for our own purposes. Help us use our visualization skills to see our life linked with a fellowship of like-minded souls, our true ring of power in this world. Please give us the wake-up call that we need to not neglect ourselves. Help us to see and know we are worthy of being loved and cared for. Our affirmations. In the silence, I hear the inner voice of my higher self. I am a seeker of the sacred hidden in the material world. May this Reiki flow for as long as it is needed. When you are ready, you may start to bring your awareness back to your body, wiggling your fingers and toes. And you may open your eyes when you feel ready. I hope that this helped and brought some clarity, some peace of mind. And if you would like a personal session, please reach out. I'll put all the information in the box below. And until next time, stay safe and stay well. Bye-bye for now.